What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube video. Here's part 2 of how to sell a proof American Silver Eagle on eBay. Again, I'm doing this more for someone that's interested in reselling for the first time on eBay, or if they already have an eBay account but they never thought about selling coins. It's not rocket science. Or for those of you that already currently sell on eBay every now and then coins, the do's and don'ts. So here we're going to go to one of my listings. And I always start my main photo with the actual coin because that's really all people really care about. And then, as I was showing in part 1 of my video, how I take photos, this would be the photo 2, photo 3, photo 4, and so on and so forth. And then this is the complete, and the COA, and the box, and then the case. So why do I take photos like that? Well, I'm recreating the experience. If you're at your local coin shop, these are the things you're going to do as a potential buyer with the coin. You're going to put it in your hand. You're going to look at this angle, this angle, this angle. You'll look at different angles. Now, you can do videos on eBay. Personally, I think that is overkill because video is not going to show this much detail. And then someone can go on here and they can really, really zoom in on your coin. I don't care how old you are. I mean, I was in a plane like 3 years ago. There was an older guy, older gentleman. He had to be like in his 80s. He was on a cell phone and he was definitely shopping for seated Liberty dimes. And he would literally was like 4 rows ahead of me, but I was on the end aisle. He was on the other side on the end aisle, so I could clearly see on his phone that he was checking out coins. And he was like, doing this with his fingers. He was checking out coins. He was zooming in and zooming out. I thought that was cool. I'm like, wow. People do buy stuff on eBay and people do shop for coins that way. Anyways, so you want to make sure your description is correct. So we got a 2018 W, so it's West Point Mint. You want to make sure it says American Silver Eagle Proof. I always like to put the model from the US Mint 18EA. And then I like to put, that is it, gorgeous, perfect, eye appeal, complete. What does that mean? Well, I think it's in gorgeous, perfect condition and it's complete. That's all someone really cares about. And then I put my price at $85. For shipping, it's based on where you live, but I put 8 ounces. So let's go into how the listing would work. So first of all, if you want to use my actual coins that are in my shop, there's always a link to my description in all my videos. You can go to one of my coins. So if you're trying to sell American Silver Eagle Proof and you don't want to like reinvent the wheel, just go to my listing. So you could find my listing, you click on it, and then you could hit this button here, sell similar item. And then it'll bring you to something like this. Now I'm going to bring you to revise. So eBay gives you a spot to upload your photos. That's the very first thing they ask for. And you don't have to have a laptop. You could do this from your cell phone. So you literally could go on the eBay app on your cell phone, get your coin ready to take photos if you don't take photos ahead of time, and then literally take photographs, upload those first. To me, that's the part that takes the longest. But you want to do it right. Make sure your photos are not blurry. Then you could enter your description. So if you didn't have a 2018, you could put 2016 or 2001, whatever you got. If you have a 1994, just remember those are worth more. Don't put the regular price. I believe those are like 125 bucks in perfect condition. You want to make sure the item category is coins. And I like to put mine in coins and paper money, bullion, silver. Some people like to put them in US. Here, I'll show you the different categories. Some people like to put them in US. And then I've put them here before too, commemorative. So you could do 1892, I'm sorry, modern, silver clad. You could do it here. And then you could, change all this. So you could put a Silver Eagle there. But I personally, I would put them in bullion. You could put them in bullion because there is an actual spot. Where'd it go? Well, we're gonna exit out of this. Let's go back. You can tell I never like start my listings from that. But anyways, yeah, here it is. All right. So if you don't save it, anyways, it goes to coins, paper money, bullion, silver, and then I create a store category, Silver Eagles. So why do I do that? Well, on my store, I actually have a dedicated category. So I always include my store in all my listings. And then right here, if you want Silver Eagles, well, here we have to visit store first because I'm going in as the person. So it's right here on the cover. So I'd hit Silver Eagles, and boom, here's all my Silver Eagles I have listed for sale, as well as supplies. So anyways, certification, you want to put uncertified. The year will import. So if you put the year here in the title, it'll ask you, have a little check mark. So here, I'll change it here. I'll put 2016. Oh, it's not doing it. But normally it gives like a little box here and a little check mark. So you want to make sure your year is correct. The coin, American Eagle. Okay, that's fine. It's American. Yep, there it is. It's really American Silver Eagle, but close enough. Strike type, proof, precious metal content per unit, 1 ounce. It is ungraded. The brand is the U.S. Mint. Fineness is 0.999. Total precious metal content, 1 ounce. Made in the United States, silver, uncirculated. Denomination is $1. Coin, and West Point. So here it is, 2018 W American Silver Eagle proof. 18E is basically the title. And then I put photo of actual item you will receive. So I'm not a big fan of the sellers that put a really cool photo and then they'll put like quantity 10 and they're not really showing you what you're getting. They're just putting a photo. Just like if you're going to buy a Nike black shirt, dry fit, and your Nike's not going to take a photo of the actual shirt they're going to give you in the little baggie. They're going to take a model photo of the shirt looking at its best light and pretending that's like what it's going to look like when it's on you, and they'll use a model that's in like perfect shape. We don't want to do that here. We want to show the buyer exactly what they're getting. I do offer a 30-day return policy on all my stuff, but I don't like to play tricks with people. I don't enjoy the sellers that take crazy photos and blur out all the discrepancies or errors, or not errors, but defects on the coin, make it look perfect. Don't do that. Take honest to goodness photos of your stuff. Don't edit them. Don't make them look brighter. Don't use weird lighting. Just take a photo as if the person had it in their hand at the local coin shop. Don't trick anybody, because if you trick somebody, they're going to get the coin in hand and they're going to be like, this is not what I bought. This is not how the photos looked online. And they're going to return it to you. And then you're going to be like, this sucks. I'm never selling a coin again because this person returned it to me. Anyways, coin, capsule, clamshell, box, COA all look perfect to me. No milk or dust or marks on the coin or capsule. That is true. If you're looking for a perfect example of this coin, you have come to the right listing. I like to put stuff like that in it when I think I have something really, really nice. You could use the AI description here. So eBay is using AI, which will automatically make some perfectly written thing. But I don't really do that for these type of things. I'll do that more for like clothing or other items. But for coins, just do this. And I always put ships USPS with easy tracking on eBay, which is true. So when someone buys a coin from me, I immediately go to ship it out. It creates a shipping label through eBay, and I put the weight on there. It creates a tracking number. So the buyer gets a message saying your item's on the way. It provides a tracking number, and then that buyer can then track it when I drop it off at the post office. The post office scans it. Then it goes to a distribution facility, so on and so forth. The buyer can follow, and so can the seller, which is myself, can follow the transaction. And more importantly, so can eBay, to make sure that your buyer doesn't say, hey, I never got it, when it clearly says item delivered. All right, and then check out my eBay store. So this is where you put the price. I always use a buy it now format. I don't use auctions. Quantity 1, I put 8 ounces because these do weigh about 8 ounces with the box, the COA, and everything. Now, if it was just the raw coin itself, I would put this at 4 ounces. There's not a huge price difference between shipping from 4 to 8 ounces. It's maybe like 30, 40 cents. But as soon as you go over a pound, it definitely gets more expensive. So if you have something that weighs at least a pound, it's going to be about $6. Once you go over it, dimensions really play into it. Like I just shipped something that was 4 pounds, 10 ounces to wherever the heck it was going. It was like a larger Department 56 Halloween decoration ghost. I double boxed it and it still cost $14 and some odd cents to ship that item out. But if the box was larger or the item weighed over 5 pounds, it would have been closer to $18 to ship that item out. So don't ever put free shipping. Free shipping is stupid. Just put the actual shipping. I like it as a buyer. I'll sometimes will buy from people that live closer by. So I will preferably buy from folks that live in Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, because I live in Illinois. And I also get cheaper shipping. So I'm not a big fan of someone just putting free shipping because as a seller, you don't have control over where the buyer lives. You don't know where your buyer is going to come from. You know it's going to come from the United States, or internationally if you allow it. But if you put free shipping, you're going to, and you live in Illinois, or I'll put it this way. If you put free shipping, and let's say you live in Maine, and all your buyers are in New Mexico, you are going to screw yourself because you are going to, as the seller, going to be paying the maximum shipping costs to get that package from your location in Maine all the way to New Mexico versus just put the actual shipping. eBay will calculate for you through the post office. You already get a discounted rate. Share that discounted rate with your buyers. There's no reason to make profit on shipping. That's an old way of making money on eBay. You can't get around it as a seller. They're going to charge you a percentage on the entire sale, unfortunately, including tax, sales tax. So if you put just a flat fee of $5 for shipping, yeah, you can make a little profit on it. I've seen other buyers do, or other sellers do that because they're trying to pay for supplies and things like that. I like to just keep it simple. Ask a reasonable price for the coin, charge actual shipping, get the item out right away. I also offer priority flat mail rate through our envelope, which is a flat $7.60. Normally it'd be $9.65 if you went to the post office. And I also like to offer express flat rate envelopes. So those are the flat rate envelopes, meaning it costs the same whether you live in Hawaii, Alaska, Maine, Key West, Florida, Puerto Rico, $7.60, $24.90. I like to use those rules because I think it makes it fair for everybody buying from you. And it's a flat rate, and the post office automatically, not automatically, but you can order those supplies for free. I do not put ads. I do not promote my listings. I will promote like other stuff, but stuff like this, there's no reason to promote a 2018 American Silver Eagle. Either someone's going to look for a 2018 American Silver Eagle or they're not. Now, if you promote it, sometimes you'll be on the very, very first page of eBay or on the very top. Typically, though, you always want to put require immediate payment when buyer uses buy it now. I can't tell you how many times it was annoying. Like someone would buy it now and then be like, dude, I'll pay you like next week when I get paid. It's like, no, dude, you just bought it. Like pay for it, man, so I can ship it out. I don't want to wait a week for you to get paid. You know what I mean? So always check that box. Make sure that's checked out. Anyways, so that's how the listing looks. And as an actual buyer, here's how the listing would look. So they simply could do buy it now or add it to the cart. You can check out seller's other items. I have top rated plus, and I offer eBay money back guarantee. Everybody does that, so you can't really get screwed. But I also offer return, so 30 days, and then delivery. It gives an estimate of the time that would be delivered to myself, which is kind of weird. And the buyer can use PayPal, Google Pay, Visa, MasterCard, Discover. Obviously, eBay wants to sign you up for one of their cards. But eBay controls all of the money. And then as a buyer, you can check my feedback as a seller and then also visit my store. So that brings you right here. There's my store. I like to put the little cooler items on there, the newer stuff. I got clothes too. Got lighters, all kinds of stuff. But anyways, you want to make this as user-friendly and as nice as possible. So let's. I just listed this, so I don't know if my American Silver Eagle will show up yet on eBay's algorithm here. So I just did a search for 2018 American Silver Eagle proof, and this is, look, there's mine right away. So I didn't plan this. So as an eBay buyer, I literally just typed in 2018 American Silver Eagle Proof because that's how I would search it. And what do you know? This one pops up first. So why did this one pop up first? Well, this guy's got 12,308, 100% feedback. It's an auction. eBay's like, bid on this right now. It's actually a really good deal for $80. So why does eBay do this? Because they know this is oh my God, this is the FOMO, or this is the sponsor. This is like, I got to buy this right now. It's an auction. Okay. Now I just hit all. This is the default. It goes the best match and all. Then eBay is also going to recommend this person. Why? Because that's a brand new listing. See, new listing, brand new listing. That's not a proof. That's not a proof. So South Shore Sales USA, maybe you don't sell coins. I bet you this person doesn't sell coins. And if they do, they've got a new guy or gal working there. So let's see, sellers, other items. Yeah, they sell stickers. They sell batteries. They sell baseball cards. So they don't realize that's not proof. But you as a buyer would be like, that's not a proof. Okay, so here's this one here, $110 with free shipping. Now it's a 2018 S. That is a very super generic photo of you get from the US Mint. So, okay, these are really nice photos, but guess what? That's not what you're going to get. These were the photos created by the US Mint. And how do I know? There's quantity one, last one sold. So what do they put in their description? I hate these descriptions, by the way, when they do all this jargon. It's just like they're generic. Item is an American Silver Eagle in raw, uncertified condition. We charge $375 shipping for the first item, free shipping every other combined, blah, blah, blah. Items purchased through our auctions. They have all these like disclaimers on it. It's like, dude, no one wants to read your disclaimers. Photos are of the actual item you are bidding on. We assume no responsibility for third-party graded items. So really, photos are the actual item you're bidding on. So I'm going to get like this US Mint. Does it have the date on it? This is the coin. This is the actual coin I'm going to get? Really? It's going to look that perfect? Wow, really? See, again, and again, does this person care? No, man, they got 37,000 here, 26. This is probably a huge store, so let's take a look at it. Yeah, they got 2,000 plus items. It's all coins. And again, that's just their generic description that they're putting. So I bet you it's the same description on this coin. So for this one here, yep. Photos of the actual item you're bidding on, we assume it's the same thing. And then here we have one 1861 headset in VG condition. Same description every time. 2 photos. Would I take 2 photos of this coin? I don't know. Anything over $20 I think deserves more than 2 photos, but it's a cent. It's not in very good condition, and it's not in pristine BU condition. So I guess, I don't know. I would probably take like a side photo because there seems to be a ding there. All right, now I'm scrutinizing stuff. So let's get out of this. But so far, here's my listing, right? So that's why I like, so when someone's scrolling through their cell phone, not a big monitor like this, what's going to catch your eye? You're shopping for a proof. You don't want a graded one. Let's say you're just shopping for a raw proof. You're going to see this one. You're going to see that one. All right, that's really cheap. Elmhurst, New York. P.S. You will receive different coin from the picture. Wait, what? You will receive exactly year and condition as shown in the title description. The outside box may not be perfect condition. The coin may have toned. Dude, so tricky. So first of all, I was like, man, maybe I should buy this. But then I was like, okay, dude, there's a hole in it. There's a hole in the date. That's weird. This obviously is not what you're getting. That's a good price, but It could be a complete piece of dog poop. It could have scratches. Again, I'm not a fan of buying. Like, dude, you set up this listing. Why wouldn't you take a photo of the actual coin? Who's going to buy this with a black dot over it? That's odd. That's a great price. That's really weird way of selling it. Like, how can you sell that? And then you do say you have the box, the original government packaging, and COA. Okay. Well, first of all, that's not the COA that comes with this year coin. Anyways, this listing's all jacked. And of course, it's a huge seller. They've got 4,100 coins. This is not the guy who owns the shop selling it. This is literally some person that comes in part-time, probably makes under 15 bucks an hour, and just lists all their stuff. And let's look at one of their Morgans. Yep, we're just taking 2 photos. We're asking $150 for an item. That's fantastic. Let's see, is at least the photo of the item. Yep, we got measurements. That's great. The coin in the picture is exactly the coin you receive. Well, at least they say that on that one, so there is a description there. So that is important to put in your list. Anyways, let's get out of this. I keep going on tangents. All right, well, that was a good price. Now here's someone else, $74.95, $5.95. It's cheaper than mine. Says no spots. Says no spots, right? Right, guys? Mint, proof, silver, eagle, dollar, coin in mint box with COA, no spots. Great. Why are we using a generic picture? Oh, there's 2 available. Excellent specimen, original mint packaging with COA. What are you getting here? This is the U.S. Mint's default picture. Yeah, we're going to give you quality coins. This piece is no exception. We combine shipping. That's great, guys, but why wouldn't you take a photo of the actual item you're going to sell someone? So you mean to tell me I've got a great reputation. I'm going to sell you something sight unseen, 75 bucks, plus charge you $5.95 for shipping. Okay, so if you're a collector or buyer and you want that perfect example, are you going to buy this one with a black hole in it? Are you going to buy this one from this guy who's got just a generic photo from the U.S. Mint? You got to trust him, though, $74.95. I mean, I'm sure this guy has like plenty of followers, right? Or this shop. But, dude, come on. Can we put a little more effort in? And like this, like, okay, again, this is not a proof. I can already tell. 2018 Silver Eagle proof. Really, dude? Okay. That's a Ronald Reagan, just regular one. First day of issue. Like, this capsule is destroyed. Like, basically someone took this capsule and like used it on their used it to buff their car. Like or sand a door. Like, look how many scratches are on this thing. It's awful. Yeah, that is called a call slab. I wouldn't pay more than spot for something junky like that. Okay, but anyways, okay, wait, here we go. Here's the original photo. There we go. Here's someone that's listening, sort of, I guess. Well, that's super blurry, very low res. This obviously has been cleaned. This dude took this coin and used soap, and he left all the soap residue on the actual coin on both sides. Look at all that soap. Okay. And the photo is pretty low res. I can just tell. It almost looks like a fake Chinese coin. But they're cheaper than me. They're 80 bucks with free shipping. They're not too far away. Crystal Lake, Illinois. Proof American Silver. Yep, that's nice. I mean, it is what it is, but you got all the stuff here. Looks good, but that's a coin I'd probably ask 75 bucks for. And maybe this is only on the capsule. Who knows? But it definitely looks like it's been washed. Like the coin's been taken out and someone literally rinsed it under the sink with soap. So anyways, guys, hopefully this helps you out. You want to look at everything as an actual buyer. Now, you don't have to be the cheapest around. Now, if you want to sell something pretty quick, just provide excellent service. You want to provide excellent photographs of what you're going to get. And ultimately, so this is like what I'm competing with. Now, why do I show up here in the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm the first like legit full photo. So that's, again, that's me just doing a good job. I don't have perfect feedback because sometimes I'll sell other items that are not coins that people aren't happy with. whatever. No one's perfect. We're all human beings. But you can also go under sold, and here you can see sold comps. So, I mean, look, JM Bullion. Now there's an estimate, but they got $114.70 for an estimate. But you don't know what you're getting. And JM Bullion will never take an actual photo of the actual coin. Ever. They'll always use a generic photo. Same with this guy. Generic photo. Someone paid 75 plus 375. That's a generic US Mint photo. This guy got 60 bucks for his. But look, his has soap on it. His American Silver Eagle, the photo is shadowing. The head got cut off. Got big old scratch in either the capsule or the coin. It's complete. Does he describe what it... No, government coin is made of silver. Coin is in excellent condition and is a great addition to any collection. The certification is not included. What? So he kept this? That's a really weird listing. But he's so cheap, 60 bucks, someone bought it. Oh, and he lives in Alaska too, dude. I've never bought any coin from someone that lives in Alaska. How long does that take to get to your house? Interesting. Think about that. That coin probably has to like leave on a propeller plane to make it to the post office. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but it just cracks me up. Someone that is reselling coins and lives in a remote area. Here's a classic example of like how bad. And again, this guy sold it. Look at that horrible photo. It's so blurry. Anyways, guys, hopefully this helps you guys out when selling. And then quickly go over as I finish up here. I really appreciate everyone that watches. I appreciate the folks that do end up buying from me as well to support the channel. I think I'm offering a membership that gives you like 5% off or something like that. I don't think anyone's taking advantage of it, but this is what the analytics look like on eBay. And in the past 90 days, sold almost 12 grand worth of stuff. It's not all coins. Most of it is though, but it's not all coins. We're up 57%. I don't know why we're up. We've got a nice, look at that, 1.6 million listing impressions. I really have fun with this. I enjoy it. I love finding really nice stuff and sharing it with you guys. I almost feel like I'm like the coin whisperer, like I'm doing like someone's work for other collectors. Like I'm out there like finding, nice stuff. So it's like, all right, you want silver eagles? I'm gonna go find some nice silver eagles. Now I used to get a lot of like, the regular uncirculated 86s, 96s. I stopped doing that though. There's just not enough money in it. So I only like look for deals on proofs and things like that. But if you're like looking, for Morgan silver dollars, I like to find really, really nice ones. And I think what I'm asking compared to like what other people are asking for their coins is very reasonable. And I got to get some more too. I'm almost out. And then also have some peace dollars left too, which I probably should have that on this part here. But here's like the other stuff that I sell. So as always, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully this helps you understand the process of reselling. Obviously the key is like buy it at a good price. Don't buy it for 80 and sell it for 85 and think you're gonna become a millionaire. That's not how it works. So you do have to keep an eye out for those deals. And right now is the time. People are dumping their collections, and people they're flooding the coin shops with stuff. People have bills, and coin shops have good deals right now. But if you're a collector and you want really like the nicest stuff out there and you don't feel like going to the store, check out my shop. I might have something that you like. So appreciate you guys watching. Catch you on the next one.